Bottom of the clip, but the gun shine stay high. One of them boys still boating in that way. Big play, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get K and stop hating, it's the motto of the state. A lot of face, but it's still real around here. That foreign talk, that can get you killed down here. Niggas better learn the lingo, cause they'll be looking for you in that water finding Nemo. See, Palm Beach County be the craziest. Them Broward County niggas be the craziest. And them Dade County niggas be the wildest. Shout out to Bell Glaze and my niggas at Fort Myers. Salute to all my Florida boys out here on the grind. When niggas out here getting dough with that snow and the sunshine. Ducking nine, waiting at the port to bring in that order. Cause niggas like depend on what come across that water. Welcome to South. I was born in the South, raised in the South. A Dade County nigga that was made in the South.
Yo, if y'all can hear me, man, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Shout out to the villains, man. We late night with it. Shout out to Alex H. Happy signing day eve. Not gonna hold you since Mara got here. Signing day feel like Christmas. We got X, got KB in the back. Like Dre Jay-Z said, straight from the space to the YouTube. We had X. How many we had in there tonight?
Man, as far as active listening while we was live, it was like 840 something. But by the time I ended it, it was 3.4 thousand in there listening.
Let's get it, man.
What can I say, man? They love and trust Caneville.
Shout out, damn, 91 came here real quick. Hey, shout out there. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. We crossed 2K followers, so we appreciate that. We started this summer, so we appreciate the growth.
I don't know if we started this summer. I think we started during the season.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, like late summer, early fall. You know what I'm saying? So
you sure? I'm thinking we started in like maybe September.
Let me look. Hold on.
I'm thinking September. I don't know. Probably before. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, is it September like late fall?
Well, okay,
or early fall?
Yeah.
Late summer?
Yeah.
But what we decided to do is on this Sunday Eve, myself, X, KB. I don't know if X gave his predictions in the space. I had a prior engagement, so I was in there listening for a little bit, but I had to go kind of, spend some more quality time if you catch my drift. But we're gonna KB took it upon himself to actually get a breakdown of who's gonna be committing, at least in South Florida tomorrow. Based off those times, we're gonna give you our feelings about who is or isn't going to commit. We're not just going to be biased and homers and say we're getting every kid, because we got some insight that maybe say some guys might be deflections, right? It is what it is. With that being said, you know what I'm saying, we have an absolute monster class setting up to come out here for that 2024 class. X kind of spoke on it. So X, if you want to real quick just give a highlight of kind of what you covered in the space. I'm sure everybody in the chat was in there, but
all right. So 2024, man. We are, if you're looking at the recruiting sites right now, I think 24/7 has us at number 6. Rivals have us at number 5. On 3 have us at number 8 or 7. Either way it go, we're going to be a top 10 class, maybe top 5. And if the flips hit, like I think they're going to hit, we be top 3 easily. We hit on every target. I mean, we hit on every position besides top quarterback. And that's what's holding us up from being the number 1.
I muted myself. I don't think anybody's catching Georgia. I think Georgia's sitting on like 3 or 4 5 stars. Like they way out ahead. Alabama and Ohio State are like literally, when we checked earlier today, it was a 0.08 difference between their
Yeah, they
classes.
fighting between each other. And, if Alabama pulled off the Kevin Riley flip, they probably end up jumping Ohio State. Ohio State has to look into maybe losing 2 top recruits. JJ being 1 and another D tackle being another 2. So they might fall out of the top 5 category if those things happen.
And I don't know if we've done a research yet, but when's the last time Ohio State didn't have a top 5 class? Anybody know?
Say it
In the
again.
comment, when's the last time Ohio State didn't have a top 5 class?
This it's good. I don't remember.
Well, look.
Yeah,
Last year there were 4. 22 they were 4. 21 they were 2. 20 they were 5. 19 they were 14. So it's been 4 years since basically 5 years since they've not had a top 5 class. And that might have been a transition year with Ryan Day, right? If I'm not mistaken, that 2018 season.
Yeah, gotta be the transition year with Ryan Day. Either that or that's it gotta be the transition year. You say that was what, 2019 or 18?
19. 18 they had a number 2 class in the country.
Yeah, okay, so that was definitely the transition with Ryan. That's when the coach faked the heart attack.
Urban Meyer, Urban Meyer.
He faked the heart attack again. Got up out of there.
Yeah, so minus the transition year, they've been top 5. I'm still going back. Number 2 the year before that in 18, 17, number 2, 4 in 2016. So yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know if I said this in the space, but I was thinking it all day. I say, man, the way Mario is recruiting, it goes back to between Bush Davis and Larry Coker days. Last year top 7. This should be top 3. Next year is gonna be a top 3 or top class again. We haven't had top classes like this since Larry Coker days. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Randy Shannon got that number 1 class, but it kind of went left after the number 1 class. You know what I'm saying? Mark Ritt had the number 8 class, and then it kind of went left. So each year you're seeing that Mario was recruiting better. The first year he got here was obviously they gave him a month to recruit. He went to the top 15. Next year they go 5 and 7. He still goes top 7. You know what I'm saying? This year we go 7 and 5. He's still going to be top 3. I don't know what to tell people, man, but we here.
Yeah, and I love it. I can't put that. We kind of spoke earlier today, in the Discord, and we kind of talked about that. Like, I think they said if not even Jeremiah, if just JoJo signs his NIL tomorrow, which I mean it's a foregone conclusion, JoJo will be the first 5-star receiver apparently since Lance Leggett. So the first one in 19 years. I don't know how they're rating that. I don't know if that's a composite thing. I don't know if because we had the Stacy Colas, we've had the.
I guess they probably saying all levels of the recruiting source. Obviously, On3 is the newest one. You go from ESPN, which nobody cares about. You got 24/7. You got Rival, and then you got On3. He's the one consensus 5-star player. If I'm not mistaken, that's 5. I don't know. I gotta look. I don't be looking at all of them, but I think he's like the one guy that's a 5-star on every site. But yeah, we had Mark Pope was a 5-star on. I think
he wasn't a consensus.
Okay,
or a composite.
Okay, so we haven't. Yeah, then I guess. Damn, Lance Leggett. That's that is long.
And back then, I don't think two of those recruiting companies didn't even exist.
Well, right, it was just Rivals in 24/7, but 24/7 was like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah. ESPN was there, but ESPN can never be because they don't send people. ESPN get their recruiters from everybody else.
Essentially, yeah. They got us number 9 right now. Like, what are y'all looking at? They got Jordan Lyles as a 3-star.
ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah, ESPN never look. Okay, so they say today is what the 18th or the 20th. ESPN probably not gonna update their recruiting until summertime. Like, what the hell? Like these kids in college already. What the hell you updating for now? They gone.
Yeah. See, those says ESPN's at the bottom. But yeah. Anyway, shout out to Noodles. We talked about it last night. He declared for the draft. I'm not sure exactly what he's supposed to do in the draft, but I mean, shout out to him, man. I'm always gonna show love to my Southridge guys. But
I hope he does. If he don't get a combine offer, I hope he does come back to Miami and do his pro day at Miami.
Would they allow that?
Yeah,
because he wasn't even he wasn't even
a couple years ago we had players from other schools in our pro day. We had let some guys from FIU in our pro day.
Oh, okay. Well, shout out to Miami for the exposure, man. I want to talk about this real quick.
Ryan Moore was a 5-star. He was a 5-star, but I think Ryan Moore was before Leggett.
To Vargas, that quote that y'all talking about is old.
Oh, Darius Johnson was a 5-star. Darius Johnson was a 5-star.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 5-star
from that Northwestern class.
Yeah, Streeter was like a high 4-star. So, I mean, we haven't had 2 top receivers like that since that 08. You know, even if you want to go Amara Richards class, but none of them was rated that high.
Yeah. That interview that y'all were referencing to, that shit is old. We did the homework. I don't know if it's because they nervous or they getting ready to curse out Jeremiah, but that interview that they keep referencing, it's almost it's weird behavior, man. It's almost like they deflecting, but that interview is not recent. That interview was from October this year, maybe November. They're making all these graphics now because they just a weird ass fan base, and they're afraid that once again Mario possibly gonna stuff Ryan Day in a locker, which would be insane to do that for 4 recruits in one cycle. But that quote is old as hell. So for everybody else who keep referencing it, I don't know why they now just started making graphics for it. Like I said, maybe it's just deflection. Maybe it's just I don't know.
For one, they clickbait. They try to get people to click on their stupid articles. Then it's like they trying to get the momentum, because the momentum around college football is, man, Miami might steal everybody recruit. You know what I'm saying? And if they could keep their own guys home and steal your recruits, it's gonna be some trouble.
Essentially. So hey man, I love this time of the year. The Grinch is on our staff, so y'all deal with it.
We ain't coming down no chimneys either, man. We pulling up.
No, we kicking doors in.
Yeah, we pulling up and kicking doors down, man.
We kicking doors in. We pulling masks on.
I think somebody posted hides of recruits when Mario's in town.
Yeah, we kicking doors and we pulling a mask on. We taking your gifts on your Christmas tree and we walking out with the Black Air Forces, and you just gonna have to deal with it. Sorry, Kyle, you good? You get that mic check. You ain't saying much. Yeah, it's like you in the portal again. Yeah, it's like you in the portal again, dog. And he said, and we calling your wife to open the door. Hey,
she better not come in no gown.
Hey, open the door. We outside.
Yeah, she come in the gown. If I'm with Mario, she come in the gown, boy, she might not come back home. That's it.
Matt said it was a
I
big
sound not
surprise
better.
tomorrow. You good? You good? It's always better. I don't know what it's the headphones, but you always better without the headphones. I don't know if you got a.
It's
You don't
it's
have no
it's,
feedback in
it's
that.
StreamYard, bro, because I have these on when we do the spaces. I work with these. Everything is StreamYard for some reason, bro. It's weird.
Yeah, I think they updated something with Google or Android products. So, but that boy's trying to say you underwater. Let's get into these recruits, man. Street about to pop in the back.
Yeah,
Live
so
from
like
live
the
from
one
Olive
name,
Garden and some shit.
the one name everybody keep asking about is obviously Kevin Riley. I've been doing my homework. I've been reaching out to all parties. Um, UM seem to still think that they can get his name tomorrow. Um, Talking with the Bama coach, they feel like they could get his name tomorrow. Talking with other SEC coaches, they feel like they're going to Alabama's going to get the name. So it's like I don't know, man. You know, because I want to stand tall with my sources, but you know, I mean, if it's Bama, you know, what I'm saying it's hard recruiting against them people, man. But not saying Mario can't pull it off, but as of now, man, I'm stuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm stuck.
What you got, Kyle?
What's the question?
You think he started with Kevin Riley? You think we're getting Kevin Riley tomorrow?
From the stuff I've heard, I'm gonna say no. And it's okay. I think in this situation, man, you just have to shake Nick Saban's hand and say, man, you did a good job. That's all I can say about that. It's nothing bad about us, nothing bad about Riley. Just shake Saban's hand and say, man, you did that, bro. That's it. I don't think we're getting Riley.
Street, what's good, man?
What's going on, bro?
What's your thoughts? You think we're getting Kevin Riley tomorrow?
Nah, I think that was what Jordan Lyle. That was about.
It's hard to take a kid from Tuscaloosa. We did for a large part of the cycle, but yeah, based off the intel we're getting, yeah, I don't think he's coming either. So that's 4 for 4 that Jordan Lyle will not be a part of this class tomorrow. Kevin Riley. Jordan Lyle will be a part of the class. Kevin Riley will not. Best of luck to him, man. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a great addition to the class. Nonetheless, we good. You know what I'm saying? So who else you got, X?
Okay, who else won't be in this class? That's about it. I think everybody else, well, I know everybody else is going to be in the class. Even Rudolph, they was talking about possibilities he could get dropped because of grade issues, but yeah, he'll be in this class.
What about Lofton?
Lofton is going to be in this class. Lofton is going to be in the class. We at 26, and that's with Kevin Riley. So if we lose Kevin Riley, just say Kevin Riley is not in. We at 25. Then that goes with the 4 guys we possibly can flip tomorrow, which would take us to 29, not including if Xavier Mincy commits, that'd take us to 30.
Mm-hmm. You still got time with him after the bowl game. There may be some more departures. We're not saying for sure. It's just real. That's just a possibility as you start to bring in more talent. You know, you gotta kind of put out some more, put out some guys to other occasions. Hopefully, they get an opportunity somewhere else. In regards to, did you talk about the situation with Jackson today? Is that his name, Jackson?
Oh, okay. So the Jackson guy, I think I did. I don't know. Yeah, I think I did. But I'll bring it back up. The Jackson kid was he committed on his own. You know what I'm saying? The staff was very unaware. They was very unaware that he committed.
Unaware.
No, they was, because when he committed, you know, they was like, what's going on? Yeah, we brought you in for a visit and all that. But it was like We didn't give you no green light to commit. So the staff basically wasn't taking this commit. And the crazy thing is, he flipped to Texas A&M, and they was unaware that he committed to them. And I'm like, I don't know what the kid is doing, but
X, when the last time you seen something like this?
That ain't his fault. That ain't his fault. X, blame that on them damn adults with the mixed signals. They gave the man the offer, one of them goddamn semi-instant offers. That ain't his fault.
I mean,
that is not his fault.
Okay, so come on, Streeter, don't do this. When they say you have a committable offer, you know you could commit. Like they didn't say go ahead and commit. They say, hey man, we going to bring in an offer for a visit. And that was it. Listen, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on you.
These kids are from Tackalachi, Mississippi. They never took a visit to a college. They committing to school they never even seen before, bro. Like, when you tell a kid, no, it don't even make sense. It's like English language. It's like this double speaking this shit. Hey man, we're gonna offer you. We're gonna offer you, but we're gonna go back to the place to you women talk about our offer that we just offered. Bro, listen, it ain't his fault. I'm telling you. He probably don't understand how the game works. He heard offer, 247 put up offer. He said, I'm gonna surprise him this morning, Mom. We're gonna go ahead and commit.
I mean, hey, I when he committed, I instantly say he messed up. You were like strategy because you were everybody in the committee. You committed at 7:00. So when he committed, I was like, yeah, something ain't right because ain't no coach talking about it. As soon as he committed, I reached out and they were like, who? And I was like, oh, damn.
Nah, man, yeah. When I went to go interview Leary in Orlando, he told me he had all these offers and had never been on one visit. And he was thinking about choosing school. When I went to that time, I went to what are they, Fort Myers over there, and the young kid who was going to Auburn had never visited Auburn. Just commit. Everybody up on game how these things work, dog.
Did we have a kid like that last year though? We had a kid that committed that. Like, didn't Cyrus Moss, or did he have a secret commit? Or a secret visit, excuse me.
Oh, yeah, no, Cyrus Moss, he came on the visit. Secretly, yeah, secretly.
Outside of that, though, we've had kids commit that never took a visit before, right?
Yeah, they'll commit and then be like, okay, right, before signing day, they all come in for their visits. Like, okay, I mean, I don't want to use JoJo's name, but JoJo never came on an official visit before he committed. He just always was coming on the visit.
Yeah, but Miami kids, I kind of count that out. Cause those guys they always got something going on at the school. So them guys could just show up. Yeah, they don't necessarily be on a quote unquote official visit, but when you're in a big city like that, I'm talking about the kids who be out of state or out of the city, and then they just like, yeah, I'm committed to Miami. It's like,
does Popo count?
Popo been on like 6 visits before he even became a senior. So yeah, that don't count.
I thought Popo committed before taking his official.
He committed before taking his official, but he's been on visits to Miami already. Remember, he said he was at Miami when Manny Diaz was here.
Oh,
Ben Pratt said DJ Johnson did that.
DJ Johnson, says that's a little while back. I don't really remember. I think okay. So somebody said Citizen. I think Citizen is one that committed without doing an official. Citizen is definitely one who committed.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
he did.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he was a signing day, and I remember everybody thinking. I think it was a video. I don't know if it was fake or not, but a dude made a video like they thought it was LSU or Florida, and an LSU fan like broke his TV or some shit like that when he committed to Miami.
So Ohio State about to be doing.
Yeah, but it's okay. So it's. I'm not gonna say it's not a weird situation, but you just gotta understand the recruiting aspect of what's going on around college football right now. A lot of these kids tomorrow aren't going to get those letter of intents sent to them because I was just saying, man, I'm going with the portal guys. It's unfortunately that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a dirty game. It's a business at the end of the day.
It's a goofy game, bro.
It is.
Trevante Valentine, 30, 40 offers. And I was sitting there.
That's what I was thinking about.
When he got 2 letters of intent.
That's what I was thinking about this whole time.
LSU, 30 offers, dog. He got two of them.
Hold on, quick. Street offers, air quote. Just because he say, or he tweet, blessed to receive an offer from, and he tag a bunch of coaches, don't mean it's always the same thing.
But damn, the adults are telling them this. The adults are saying we offered you.
Yeah.
How we blaming the kids?
I don't know, Streety, because I've been around some kids where they say the coach offered and said you can commit right now if you want to, and then I've heard something like, okay, well, we offer you, we want you to come to our campus and look around, and we're gonna do our due diligence, stuff like that. So I mean, but again, like you say, yeah, the adults probably aren't explaining it to them that way. You know what I'm saying? Some are and some aren't. That's the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine growing up your whole life waiting for the first time to get some nookie, right? And the girl say, come over the house, we finna give you some nookie. You get there and she be like, not Nikki. We just like I mean Nikki. Now she said you better get Nikki. But you get that, she just be like, nah, not Nikki. We gonna watch cartoons. Gotta talk it over with my friends and see if they really is okay to give you some Nikki. What is that, dog? You got offers on 247, said you got an offer. All this stuff says you have an offer. I'm sure when they offer these kids, they rarely ever say, hey, we like to offer you, man, but it's not an offer where you can commit right now. It's an offer where we say we're offering you, but you can't commit. We gotta go talk about it. If I was their parents, I'd be like, well, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, so street. Do you think there should be a hierarchy for offers then, and how committable or non-committable they are? Because I think it seems like a lot of confusion is happening.
For all they doing is holding all the chicks to go to the dance. That's all they doing. That's all they doing. It's bullshit. Just call it what it is. They just holding all the chicks to go to the. I remember Sam Brooks' first high school game. He got 4 sacks. Temple called me and say, "Hey, Street, tell him you offered them."
They told you to tell him that?
Mm-hmm. That's the first offer he ever got.
Wait, they told you to tell him that he got an offer to Temple?
Yes. The first offer he ever got, they never spoke to him, never said nothing to him again.
Well, Eddie, remember when the kids when the kids in the 9th and 10th grade, they really can't talk to the kids or talk to the school. They really gotta just do it through a third party. That's why they say, hey, Street, tell them.
But it meant nothing. But you tell that to a kid who's been waiting on an offer for his whole entire life. I think y'all kind of downplaying what we're talking about here.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. But then at the same time, I've been there. I've got recruited where I knew some was real and some was like, yeah, we interested in you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I guess some kids need people around to explain that. You know what I'm saying? I do it all the time. I remember telling people, I say, look, man, just because they offer you don't mean it's committable. I say, when they offer you, ask them, can you commit now? If they say yes, commit.
That's it. Yeah, just ask them, can you commit?
If they say you can't commit, then it means nothing. It
means nothing.
And I know 4K brought up a good point. He says that why they always send those official offer graphics out.
But now we fucking 80% through the recruiting cycle. Now you sending out official graphics at the end? No, what they're doing is wrong, no?
The last 2 classes, they did it.
These kids need what they and right. X started saying what? Hey, Vincent Shavers didn't get a graphic. Maybe they dropped him. He got to say he decommit. Bro, it's 4 days before it's time to sign today. Call it what it is, dog. Call it bullshit. Call it bullshit.
Yeah, they've been. I mean, as long as internet. I mean, I ain't gonna say internet, but they've been doing internet graphics as far as real commits for a little minute. That's nothing new. That's why they tell you once that season starts, where they could send out the real offers, committable offers. That's when they tell you, like, okay, if you get that and you haven't committed yet, then commit. But normally 9 times out of 10, they be already committed, or they not committed, then they're not gonna get that offer.
I would say this because when I was getting offers to go to college, academically, not for athletics, I would get something from schools called a letter of interest. Is that not a thing
letter
anymore?
of interest, yeah, no, but yeah, letter
Not
of
intent,
interest.
not intent.
They just upped the game. They just upped the game. Like they just upped the game to just lying and telling the women they play in the NBA and I got a car, I got a mansion. They just upped the game to lie. You're right. It used to be a letter of interest. That was telling the truth. Now they just say we offer you and get the kid all happy to pull him in. I got an offer from blah, and now the offers are everywhere. You done posted it. Now how you walk that back as a kid? You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up. That's definitely fucked up.
It is.
And there's further implication because when you do that type of shit, when a coach gonna be like, when you told my guy last year who's a senior, he had an offer, and now you in my face now about this up and coming junior who gonna be number one. Like, why the fuck would I send that kid to your school? That's how you burn bridges. But
yeah, dog, all this committable offer and all of this, man, just call it what it is, man. It's adults playing with kids. That's why, yeah, I don't know, man. I would be knee deep in my son's recruit process. These adults, they're adults playing with kids.
Hurricane Sports says almost like saying,
look at it the other way too, man. You got these kids playing with the adults. Like look at the oh man, look at the kid that just decommitted from Florida and committed to Texas. He gave Florida their word. Like he gave him his word. He said, man, I'll give y'all my word. I ain't going nowhere.
I'm committed
100%. I'm ready for this team. He was trying to get other kids to commit for them. And boom, shakalaka. Texas
look at Jeremiah.
Hey, look at JJ. I mean, look at JJ. Look at Armando Blunt.
But they are committed, and just until they're not committed anymore, I guess.
I mean, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta look at it from both standpoints. You know what I'm saying?
I will not.
I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to. But
one is adults, one is kids, though.
When you was in high school. If you had one chick, man, she was straight, she was cool, but then the final chick in your school come, Streeter, man, I want to go to prom with you, and you looking at the chick that you're dealing with, like, damn, what I'm supposed to do, man? This is the baddest girl in the school. You probably saying, all right, baby, let's go. I can't ride with you no more over here.
I think the only difference is that it's adults playing on kids' emotions and not explaining it thoroughly. Why they just didn't keep the letter of interest? Because it wasn't hitting hard enough for Temple. It wasn't hitting hard enough for North Dakota.
Yeah.
Who was that school that used to come in town and just offer everybody? Who was that, X? Louisville?
Say that again.
The school that used to come in town and just offer everybody. You remember that? About 3 years ago?
West Virginia.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, all them schools up like north like that, they just come off of the whole South Florida.
Yep. And the coaches letting them do it because kids try to transfer. They'd be like, we got that West Virginia offer, right? It's messed up, dog.
It is.
It's a dirty game. I mean, it's life. Life ain't fair, man. As much as we want to sit here and say it's wrong, it's definitely wrong. But
life ain't fair.
It ain't. I mean, Vincent Shavers, man, was one of my favorite commits in the class, man. And look what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Him and the team, they parted ways the week of signing day. Like, that's
what I'm saying. What if he just found that out then? Obviously he did because he decommitted, right? So obviously, it's remember Tim Brown? Tim, what his name was? Tim
Burns.
Tim Burns?
Oh, Artie little brother?
He was the first one in the class.
Artie little brother.
Cold.
Yeah, man, he was the only one that stayed. He was committed for a couple of years to almost. He was the one. Okay, when all of them had committed, and then everybody ended up flipping, he was the one that committed first out of all of them. And then next, signing day come, and they like, nah, buddy.
That was under Mandy, though, right? That was under Mandy.
Yeah, that was under Mandy.
They were trying to lure somebody in. Who they was trying to get? T2 Romello. Who they was trying to get?
Yeah, Took said that. He said
From
TT
the
was doing
West
that a
team?
lot.
From the West team, yeah, I think by the time Romelo was already committed, because he was still okay. So remember when they ended up playing Heritage in the playoff game and Heritage beat them when James was going crazy on them. He was still committed because I was, he was crying on when they lost. I was like, man, don't worry about it. Things gonna be good as soon as you get to Miami. And then next week, it was like, damn, boy, Tim Burns ain't committed to Miami no more. They don't want him. I'm like, oh shit, damn, I just tried to comfort the dude there.
Right? Yeah.
What class he came out with? What class Tim Burns was in? He was in the same class with Cam?
He was in 2021.
With Romelo, though?
No, he didn't go to West
Romelo
Virginia.
and the D end and
Tim Burns went to a JUCO, man. He had some issues in the day.
He ended up getting in trouble in school before he'd even. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Martin dude from South Africa, man. He made a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point, Martin. Real good point.
But people leave their sons. You ain't never lie. That's what I be saying. People be like, "It's his decision, man." I never will understand it. Like,
if there's any, that's probably the biggest decision at their life so far that they're gonna make. You know what I'm saying? To determine the future of their, not people who think it's just athletics, but it's also they college, like a college decision, their education, and for parents to kind of be like, yes, their decision and kind of hands off. I'm not judging because I ain't got no kids, I ain't got no skin in the game, but goddamn, that's why a lot of those moms that be like, yo, what's my academics looking like? Those are moms I love, like shout out to Mama Kelly, because they understand too, like outside of this football shit, like I need you to make sure you get a fucking education that's worth it. And for a lot of these people, like people seem to forget too that Miami has elite academics, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, yeah, we got to do a better job of helping guide these kids. Like you had all this say so far in what elementary school, middle school, high school, private school if they go. You got all this say so, but suddenly the big decision of their life, when they transition in adulthood, you suddenly like, nah, it's their decision. I'm gonna let them. I get it. You don't want to be a tiger parent and be trying to push them to, what you feel best about, but you also got to be in the process of being like, hey, what the academics looking like? Hey, what's those facilities looking like? Hey, what's the dormitories looking like? Hey, what does it look like? When they live in situation, meals, all that stuff, because yeah, it's bigger than just football. And yeah, these guys are getting swayed or getting, connived by something we hear about all the time. And it's ironic that these stories don't come out more often, because it seemed like when that shit happened, everybody get hush hush. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, I'm not saying, create a fucking expose about the school, but goddamn, like parents need to start coming out and speaking up a little bit more. Like, hey man, this is what the fuck they told my son. This is that. But it's like, I don't know.
yeah. Yo, Jordan Lyles gonna be sleeping in the class, dog.
Jordan Lyles is what?
Sleeper in the class, dog. He's the one kid that we.
I don't think he's a fucking sleeper.
That man is a monster, dog.
I don't think he's a sleeper.
He's a monster, dog.
ESPN
that man is a monster, dog.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wouldn't say Jordan Lyles. I like Ryan Mack and Dylan Day.
Yeah, those are the sleepers.
Ryan Mack is a sleeper.
The positions they play, I think that's the position that Coach Guidry loves. That safety slot corner position. He loves that position because that position is supposed to make a lot of plays. Basically, looking at Corey, Jaden Davis, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I think those two guys are definitely sleep. I mean, yeah, Jordan, obviously. I don't know if he was a sleeper because everybody figured out he was a damn good running back.
Damn good, man. That man is a monster, dog. St. Thomas leaned on him this year.
Yeah, and it's funny because everybody wanted the other running back. What's his Stacy Gage. And
he made it known we are not from the same tribe. He made it known.
I'm the guy. I don't care if he's sharing the ball with me in the backfield.
No, we are not from the same tribe. That is a huge pickle. What happened with Ohio State?
What you mean?
Like why did they stopped kind of talking to him or something, right?
No. They okay. So they basically once they figured out that Young was he was gonna, he's talking to Young, most likely gonna flip Young. Yeah, they kind of gave up. They were like, man, all right, he gone. There's nothing we can do. Coach Ice, they did a hell of a job that because he committed in April. And they was like, people was talking about, they thought he was a lock, and I was like, well, nah, because wasn't on him like that in April. And once got on him, him and his family were like, yeah, we want you to play home, and that was it.
Hey, hold on. Let me address my dog Heat first. Hey, Heat, don't worry about it. That coaching grade show coming out. I'm gonna have my day. Don't even worry about it, bro.
Yeah, we did not forget about y'all, man. We still got to finish that out. We're gonna do a season recap episodes. We're doing all that, man. We're gonna keep y'all. We're gonna keep y'all up.
What he said.
He's just saying that KB was hot. You know what I'm saying, about the way that some of these coaches are dealing with these kids. KB, man. KB about the kids first. So
No. He said I'm hot because Mario getting all this shine. He said I hate Mario.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Nah, we're gonna let Mario do what he do now. Nobody can doubt that Mario sit in front of a couple black mamas and eat some collard greens and boy talk. Whatever he be in there doing. We ain't down that now. Mario go in there and drink Kool-Aid and eat collard green with the best on.
Yeah.
Somebody don't told her, look, Mario, when you go in there, when she fix your plate, you gotta take the cornbread, do your hand like this, mix it with the greens, so you make her feel comfortable.
No, I think he just knew that already. Like, y'all gotta forget that he grew up in the crib, man. Like he got black teammates. I'm sure you know what I'm saying, like, don't do that now. Like, this ain't Nick Saban we fucking talking about who played football during segregation.
You know what I think Mario does well? Honestly, I don't think it's none of that what we're saying. I think he's a strategic harasser, bro. I think he literally touches people every day, twice a day. I don't know how he do it. I know what I'm saying, 3 times a day, relentlessly. And I think that's what he does.
But not like
wasn't he like a Navy? Didn't he like try out for the Navy SEALs or something?
Yeah,
I know it's something with that.
He was about to go be what is it?
Secret Service.
He was about to go be Secret Service.
He got all type of little tricks up his sleeves.
Yeah, dog. I think people say it all the time. They be like, "Man, Mario called me every morning." Every recruit say that. Mario called me every morning, every lunchtime, like what?
It is strategic harassment. That's the best description. But not like annoying, like God damn, man, like you get off my phone, dog. Like, but it's like, hey man, how your mama doing? Like, it don't be about football. And I think that's the part that, and like I said, the proximity you just have to these kids, like he ain't gonna necessarily pull up at your school and shit, but he gonna let you know that we still looking at you, we watching what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I
think he learned. I think he learned the game. You got to remember, he's there under Butch. He's there under Saban. He's there under Shiano. So he learned the game and was able to mix that with everything. Don't forget, he got recruited by Jimmy Johnson. So he got recruited by JJ. So he learned the game and he's able to mix that with who he is, or maybe the way he sees life and how things should be. And he just made himself into this perfect, like, this is his wheelhouse. You cannot challenge this man in his wheelhouse. This is like Mike Tyson in his prime. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I mean, it'll be scary if we get to the point where, let's just say, y'all know how I feel about this whole championship thing and if it's gonna get done or not, right? But let's just say Mario wins the championship. How can you get into the ring with this man after some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a lot of our chips are down right now. Like, we have a lot of things that's not going well for us, but we have Mario. So imagine when all those things catch up and everything is going well and we look like we the place to be again. We've got whoever the new 2 Live crew is going to be. We got these starter jackets. We got this and we got that and we hot shit. Man, you ain't going to be able to fuck with this guy, man. Like, he's a fucking beast when it comes to fucking recruiting. I got to give him that, bro. I don't know what.
Yeah, it'll be a fence round. It'll be a fence round for it in, bro. They're gonna have to bring Dion in. They'll have to bring Dion in.
Not according to Justin Green. He said Manny Diaz coming back to take all this shit.
They'll have to bring Dion in.
I'm with you, man. If Mario can figure this thing out on that football field, man, it's gonna be chaos in college football because the way Mario can recruit, that's just A+ itself. The way Miami is heads over the hill better than most schools with NIL is another A+ itself. Miami about to open up its only football facility is 7-story. That's another A+. I mean, boy, Mario could get it done on that football field, boy.
Man, I stand on this shit, man. He got it the right way. His trajectory, the way he was developed, is how it was supposed to fucking look. I don't care what nobody else say. Like from him doing his time as a GA to learning under guys like Butch and picking up the nuances of Jimmy to ended up going with Shiano to going to Nick Saban school for disheveled coaches under at Alabama to going and getting his own opportunity at a powerhouse where they show you how this is how we throw real money around at Oregon. All this is leading up to this moment, right? And like X said, as long as he gets the guys underneath him, i.e. his coordinators, to keep an actual good talent on the field, everything else is going to work itself out because recruiting is never going to be an issue here. Never. Because we had a top 10 class with a losing record. So
yeah. And let me get this off of Clue. I did hear from a few people when Mario hired the new offensive coordinator, the new defensive coordinator, they recruiting wasn't on the level that Mario wanted it. So that's why you've seen some of the offers and some of the commits that I guess a lot of you guys didn't like, because that's just who the guys they was normally going after. You know what I'm saying? So they fully understand now, though. They fully understand now that you're at Miami. You can commit. I mean, you can recruit anybody. Like, we ain't scared because Alabama recruited them or Ohio State or Georgia. We ain't scared. We gonna recruit them too, just like they are.
Man, that's crazy. It's funny that what's name said that. Manny come back to Miami, like, y'all must have forgot. Manny realized that if a SEC school was recruiting a kid, he didn't even waste his time.
Laid
the fuck down.
He
said,
down.
oh, Jimbo looking at him, save him.
Yeah,
burn it down.
We was weak recruiting under Manny.
Burn it down. We done. Shut it down. Don't rescind the offer. But
Gio say, did they start on the facilities yet?
I think it's supposed to be top 24 or 25.
It hasn't broken ground just yet. It's going to break ground early in 2024. Because the trajectory is they want it done at least by 25. So
I heard Josh Pate ask that this day. He said, "Hey, what?" I don't know why the first thing I thought was Miami. He said, "What fan base is not elite right now, but if they come back elite, would be the most insufferable, obnoxious fan base." And I've never in my life on a non-Miami Hurricane or Florida State or Florida seen so many people start spamming Miami for any reason whatsoever. Like, people already understand what this is supposed to look like if Miami gets back on top. And I already said, you already heard me say it on here on multiple occasions, I will be insufferable. We already there, and we ain't been shit since 2002, whatever year they want to say it. We ain't been shit. So, but we already like that. Like,
you got blown out this year by anybody? Did we get blown out by anybody?
Nah, we ain't get blown out.
Competed in every game, right? That's that next step.
Maybe not North Carolina. Maybe North Carolina State.
I mean, North Carolina State wasn't no blowout because they barely scored. Like,
they won by 2 touchdowns technically.
20-6. I mean, okay. We had almost 400 some yards on them, or 500. I think almost 500 some yards. They had only like 250 yards. So it's like
that was such a weird game.
Weird. We just couldn't. We can get over that, man. But yeah, we already there. You know what I'm saying? Look at this.
Watch it all come together in this bowl game. This gonna be the Mark Richt.
Everybody already talking about oh man, it's the off season. This the only time Miami want to talk. Who gives a goddamn? It's recruiting season. We don't talk, goddamn it.
That's what we win. That's what we win, man. This gonna be the Martwick West Virginia Bowl game right here, dog. Watch it come all together.
Hey, here, if from your mouth to
so you
God's
know,
ears.
I tweeted out on my page earlier. I said, now, this is when you're going to see who can really coach and who can develop, because every team is having players opt out for either transferring or opting out for the NFL draft. So now, what are coaches doing to prepare the guys that they actually recruited? You know what I'm saying?
And here's the crazy thing, right? Because we talk about everybody sucking off old Mike up there in Leon County, but when he lost one quarterback, look how significantly his coaching prowess dropped off. And that's before the Orange Bowl. What do you think Jimbo what do you think Kirby about to do? Letting a bunch of 4- and 5-star true freshmen and sophomore play against that team with a bunch of opt-outs.
Oh, Georgia finna do one of those. Yeah, they finna remember. Oh, well, see, this is a long time ago. Y'all remember that year got shunned out of the national championship? I think it was 90 or 91, and they had to play Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And they went out and beat the hell out of Texas, and what's his name almost killed Texas player on the first kickoff.
Is that when what's his name was in that's not the Cotton Bowl game, right? When
Cotton Bowl.
You know, old boys in the end zone with the finger guns.
When he ran through the
end zone with the finger guns.
Tunnel. Yeah.
I got a better one. I got a better one. Do y'all remember when we got shunned in what was it? 2000? They sent Florida State instead of us.
And we had to play Florida.
We went to the bowl game. We took that shit out on Florida. That's what this shit is about to look like. That's what this is about to look like.
Yeah, Georgia,
Florida
man,
State. Ass.
Yeah, man, look, one of my dogs offered me VIP suite, and I can't go, man. I can't go. I ain't gonna be able to get a trip. But man, I was getting ready to go in there in full Canes gear on elite level. I'm talking about 5-star level trolling. But I ain't gonna be able to do it. But boy, they lucky.
Look, I was planning on having a big tailgate, man, but I don't think I'm gonna do it no more, man. You know, I was gonna have me a whole hurricane tailgate and make them people really hate me even more.
Oh my God, I could not wait.
Tell me this. Keith Farrell said when JB balls out in the bowl, what then? Will y'all be satisfied if we get Jeremiah tomorrow? We don't get a quarterback
at all.
Ja'Cory Brown balls out in the bowl game, right? And we just pick up a quarterback, just a guy. You know what I'm saying? And we bring in the freshman, and we go into a season with Ja'Cory, what's his name, battling for number 1. We got a guy, we got a freshman, we got Jeremiah. Would y'all be good with that? If Ja'Cory, now I'm talking about Ja'Cory ball out in the bowl game, like he go off.
I'm good if he does that. I still think we got to get somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know.
When you say get somebody, what do you mean? Get somebody to go in front of him?
Get somebody to compete for that starting role.
So him and Emory,
look at it like this. Remember, Jake Garcia ended up transferring and then kind of left our backup quarterback situation in crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just think what happens if Ja'Cory balls out and they be like, okay, well, Ja'Cory, you're the guy next year, and not Emory Williams saying, hey man, I'm finna transfer.
Hit 3-stars ain't going nowhere.
Hey, that just y'all just saw that happen at USC. They brought Will Howard in.
Ain't going nowhere.
They 5-star redshirt sophomore was like, yeah, I'm out this bitch. Y'all can have this.
Nah, Emory ain't going nowhere.
I was just saying, you know, hypothetically,
there's not a quarterback room in the nation where there's not competition. Quarterbacks, you can't just be jumping and leaving. That position is competition unless you get to Michigan State first. First motherfucker to Michigan State got everything. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's competition at the quarterback position in every room. You can't run from that.
Shout out to Jig 2824. For those who aren't following, for the first time ever, we actually streaming live on Twitch as well. So we got a couple of viewers in there, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up on Twitch. So that's why you see that weird symbol down.
Look at that. What I just said. What I say. Look at that one. But it says it's Rutgers. They gonna say, oh, it's only Rutgers. They not gonna give JB his props if he do go out there and ball. They gonna be like, oh, it was only Rutgers.
But we seen Tyler lose to Middle Tennessee.
Right.
And
Let's
we
get
paid
into
him
it.
a whole bunch of money to come back.
Let's get into it. And Street already talked to y'all about the schedule that they played. They played some of them teams that got a 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
10 in front of their name. Tough.
They ain't really compete, but they played them all. They
Yeah.
probably looking at us like food. Like they don't thought with big boys.
I mean, and they coach Greg Schiano. He got them boys fired up. So he definitely gonna have them boys ready to play, man.
And it's gonna be 28 degrees. They gotta get me some mittens.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold, man. But you know, the one thing I've been hearing is, man, JB been out there doing this stuff thizzle, man. He been doing it.
You heard it more than that one day? You heard it multiple?
I've heard it today.
Yesterday and today.
JB been doing his thing.
Dog.
I think,
dog.
So talking to somebody, I think JB understood that he wasn't gonna be the guy. Now he understands he's the guy, so he's out there saying, "I got to be the guy."
Yeah,
I think that's all it took. You know what I'm saying? If he out there knowing, okay, TVD the guy, he got me battling with this other guy. I want a red shirt. I'm not gonna go out there and get him all. I'm gonna just go out there and pussyfoot around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now he can't pussyfoot. He's the guy. He got to go out there and be that guy for 4 quarters.
Shout out to M. Parker, ILD squad. No, I was talking about it last night. I think, dog, it's opportunity, dog. A lot of these, we've seen stars born out of opportunity, dog. Like somebody getting hurt, somebody getting opportunity. I spoke to JB, and JB was just like, man, God was working the whole year, man. I didn't even realize it. And he set me here. He know what time it is. He healthy. That motherfucker gonna look like a Russian racehorse out there, bro. Watch. Watch. Dog, I'm telling you, dog, he healthy. He's the only one getting snaps. I'm telling you, dog, sometimes it's just opportunity, X, dog. You play high level basketball and been in a situation where it's like, man, yeah, y'all ain't gonna put me in the game. All-star counts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Nipsey. That's the first person I ever heard say it. But yeah, what's luck? Luck is when opportunity and preparation meets itself, right? So
it is.
You got an opportunity.
Yeah. Not giving up.
It's a certain wide receiver that plays for the University of Miami that's happy that JB's the guy. He's very, very happy. He's saying, man, that ball is coming my way.
Yeah,
we heard the one that's gone was confused as to why the fuck he wasn't playing over Emory. There's a couple of them going around. Shit.
Yeah, a couple of linemen too. Look, at the end of the day, man, I'm just happy to see him get a fair shot, a fair shake. I think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna piss his opportunity away. I'm not mad if they bring in, for the record, because people keep asking. I want y'all to consider this for a second, because Street dropped this gem on me today, and it's been on my mind ever since. For everybody keep asking about Cam Ward. When is Cam Ward gonna announce? I want y'all to consider this for a second. If you had a guy who had no opportunity the entire year, and you're trying to get him mentally prepared to play for the first time this season in a bowl game, would you as a coaching staff be sitting here talking about the guy that we're going to end up pulling out of the portal that's possibly going to be the person you sit behind? Or would you have, as a coaching staff, your focus on A, your high school recruits, and B, preparing my quarterback to be the starter against Rutgers?
Right.
Y'all tell me.
If you're trying to win. If you're
trying to win the game. The same way y'all in the comments saying, hey, we shouldn't sleep over this team because we everybody Super Bowl. That same team, would you be sitting there saying, hey, JB, we heard you saying, but fuck all that. Hey, Cam Ward, man, get ready to would you be doing that, or would you be sitting there getting your guy ready to be the starter for a bowl game? Tell me in the comments.
Y'all see what Joe said? Joe said Susan gonna ask about Ward. What?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know,
I think today was the most sane question
about Ward.
Today was the most sane question she's ever asked. I'm pretty sure.
She gonna ask JB about Ward.
Susan don't give
you can tell so long.
I told Unc I was trying to put JB through a Susan training camp before he get to that damn podium out of that game. Think it's a game. No, JB, Cam Ward. Any beef? Hey.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Susan, like she was on that drink a little bit today too.
Where's our Susan at?
They posted an interview. They did basically 2 guys returning. They did Shannon, they did Lance, they did Jalen Rivers, and they did Kiko. And basically all the questions was, hey, you guys coming back, right? And they kind of just like, yeah, announced it, yeah, we coming back.
Yeah, Caneville had the Jalen Rivers coming back before everybody weeks ago.
Right. Yeah.
Where's the officer lineman that didn't play last year?
That didn't play last year? We talking about Rivers?
No,
I mean Zion Nelson.
Jonathan Dennis.
Where's Zion Nelson at?
Oh, he's there. He's there.
I know we gonna say that shit.
Listen, I said on the space today, I said, look, for some odd reason, he's still there. So I don't know, man.
No, I saw that man a year ago walking down the street on campus, and he told me he was straight.
Cold world.
It's a mystery. Like we don't know what happened. Like we can't get to the bottom.
No. He got I don't know what it's exactly called. You know, when bone touching bone, I forgot what that's called. He had a situation like that. That's why he not playing and probably won't play again.
Oh, so there's basically no cartilage in between the bones.
Yeah. He got real bad.
Fucked up.
He got real bad.
So he's medically retiring.
So, was y'all finished going through the kids? Did y'all do all the kids?
No. We ain't finished go through. We ain't finished.
Come on, let's knock that out, man, so we can get up out of here, man.
You stopped on right.
So you got the 3 receivers. You got Nike, you got JoJo, you got Chance. As I said on Space, I don't if anybody doubting that Chance is on the same level as JoJo and JJ, you probably just crazy. He's on that level. I think Nike is going to be what we wanted JT to be. JT Thomas.
Woo! What?
Woo! That's, damn it.
That's some big shoes, man.
Hey, say it again for the people in the back.
Listen, I said it. Nike, the receiver that flipped from Georgia, is going to be what we thought JT Thomas was going to be at the University of Miami.
Woo!
There it is.
Write that shit
Hey,
down.
shout out to Hoodie Girl. I see you in the comments. I think what's the name said he called it degeneration of what happened to Zion Nelson.
It's a degenerative condition. That's how Tim Hardaway retired. That shit get bone on bone, boy. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember what was Zion? If anybody remember what was Zion actual weight when he got to Miami? 240.
Shit, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, he was 240 playing starting left tackle, dog, like against Florida.
They forced so much weight on his body. His body didn't recover. His knee just said, "All right, fuck it." You know what I'm saying? I'm not laughing at it, but it's like, yeah, man, we got nothing else for you. You put on almost 80 pounds, and you didn't just had no time to let your body just go into it. They forced 80 pounds on you.
Yeah, Stephen Thorpe said Brandon Roy had the same issue.
He did. That's what was going to happen to Dwayne Wade because he had his meniscus removed in college. That shit wasn't gonna do nothing but get worse and worse. He got out before it got at its possible worst.
Yeah, and have that shit happen in college and still be balling fucking the NFL.
He had it taken out. He should have never got it taken out. If he would have never got it taken out, he might have played an extra couple of years. But he was trying to get back on the court.
Yeah, this one you said a fight broke out right street.
Yeah, Jeff Thomas had he punched somebody. He punched Trinell Troutman's cousin in the face like 2 games before this happened. We didn't know who Jeff Thomas was. We thought they were from St. Petersburg. They were from St. Cloud.
That's Ivy out there, right?
That's Ivy versus
St. Louis.
This is DJ Ivy, man up
like
versus Jeff Thomas. Jeff Thomas quarterback was horrible. Dog, Jeff Thomas was coming off that line so fast, Ivy couldn't get back far enough, dog. I don't know, boy. We're looking at a superhero, boy.
Yeah.
He may have been touched.
I said it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not there, then y'all come back at me, man. But I said it.
Hey, because I want you to understand what you said, X. That's why I want you to stand on it. Like, right? Like, I don't think that 2018 to 2019 LSU team faced another receiver that looked like this that didn't have purple and gold on. Jeff Thomas doing what the fuck he wanted to do against that secondary. I was there in person in Dallas, Texas, watching this man do whatever the fuck he wanted to do to LSU defense.
I was there, man, and I was like, man, we just
with Malik Rozier as his quarterback.
Yeah.
He was special, dog.
I'm standing on it, man. I'm standing on it. Look, go watch the highlights, man. That kid is like that for real.
No, I seen his highlights. Nakar is like that.
When that man take off, I'm like, well, God damn, how fast is he go? That man is like that.
Jeff Thomas, one of my best. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Thomas, one of my best, though. I had never seen anybody come out the blocks.
The only thing that stopped Jeff Thomas was Jeff Thomas, and I don't say that about a lot of players. Jeff Thomas is the only person that stopped Jeff Thomas.
Yeah, he was mentally. Yeah, but you saw how rough his upbringing was.
Yeah.
Did he?
What you say, KB?
I said, did he play baseball? Right?
I don't know. I think LeBron James did a documentary on him.
You know,
he did. He did. It was on Hulu. They did a whole documentary about that.
But I'm standing on the card. We'll move on to tight end. You got Elijah Lofton. Basically is a more faster Brevin Jordan. Yeah, he's way more faster than Brevin Jordan. Brevin Jordan was good, man. Brevin Jordan would break, catch a pass, and he break and he get ran down. And I'd be like, God damn it, why you not getting in the end zone? But Elijah Lofton is faster than that. So that's good with that. Moving on to, I guess, offensive line, you got the number one offensive tackle in JUCO, the biggest massive human being I've ever seen. He's 6'9", 340.
Oh, the guy that was standing next to Dennis when he had the purple suit on?
Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, he's 6'9", 340. Then you have
he gotta get playing time next year, right? Is he a guard or is he a tackle?
Tackle.
Yeah.
So you think he starts and Jalen moves back inside?
I don't know, man. He got to come in. The one thing I did say, he got to work on his speed with his feet because he's so big. He might be a little slower than some smaller tackles. So he's gonna have to work on his kickback a lot faster.
Yeah, Markel Bell.
But we got the coaches to teach him, so I ain't worried.
Yeah, he's probably gonna cross train. So
then you have what's the other guy? Oh, you got Derek Plass, the tackle from Jacksonville. I love him. I don't expect him to do much this year. Maybe starting to get time next year, but his third year, I think he's gonna be a starter for us.
He's like last year's Tommy Kinsler, man. Very vocal, very active on the timeline, talk shit, which I like. Stand on business, man. I like him a lot.
Oh yeah. He's becoming one of my favorite recruits, man, because he about that life. He's about that life for real. You know what I'm saying? So cool with him. And then you got Juan
Minaya.
Another massive big. He's the Frankie Tenalu of this class.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? The project, but he's big, real big. Like he's big. He's 6'6", 335. Then we got the Matt Lee clone, Nino. You got a white dude named Nino. He got to be Italian? Hey, Nino. Got him. He's 6'3", 293. That's Matt Lee clone. Like when he put his hat back in the ponytail, I'm thinking, damn, look at Matt Lee, man. That's him. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Nino Francavilla.
Yeah, that's the offensive side. I think, running back, you got Chris Whitley Humphrey, and you got Jordan Lyles, Kevin Riley as of now, but probably most likely going to flip tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Judd Anderson, the quarterback, he's another tall one. He's probably going to be about 6'8" by the time he touches campus.
Damn. So any of them up in the air. So who the few that's up in the air?
Right now, we just think it's
offensively just Kevin Riley. Offensively,
Kevin
just
Riley,
Kevin
more
Riley.
likely.
Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe offensively, yeah. We'll talk about defense.
Oh, okay. See, I ready for me to talk about defense. Okay. Defense, we can start with the D line. You got the first Buckeye flip 5-star Justin Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Probably going to be playing for some playing time this year. I mean, obviously he's going to be one of the better interior linemen for us. Then you have Saquon Patterson. He's another one that's going to be playing for playing time early. Amazing guys. It's crazy. He's not a 5-star. I don't know what the hell going on, but
he close, but yeah.
Then you got Marquise Lightfoot, another 6'5", 225 guy. Jason Taylor did an excellent job recruiting defensive ends. You have Octavius Jones, the one Hurricane that's already sent in his letter of intent already today. Stole them outside of that trash town in Leon County. You know, we picked that beast up. I love him. Then you have Cameron Pruitt. He's going to be a linebacker for Miami. He's 6'3", 220. Well, they saying he's projected to be 220. He's one we stole out of Alabama. Alabama's still trying to recruit him, but he said he's locked in. Okay, then you have Booker Pickett, a 6'3", 210 guy. Could stand to gain some weight. A legacy kid. He plays in edge and linebacker.
You think he's more of a project right now?
I won't say project. I say he's more of the. He's going to be the stand-up edge guy. You know what I'm saying?
That Jack linebacker.
Yeah, that probably drops back sometimes or attack the quarterback. And then you have Elias
Rudolph. Yep.
Elias Rudolph. I've heard he had some issues with grades, but the staff seem to think that he's gonna be with them. Then you have Ryan Mack, the guy who we say might be a steal because he's good. He's real good.
He's strap shit.
He's real good, man. He's real good. Then you have Dylan Day, another one from Louisiana. Coach Gildry identified him early and got him locked in. Yeah. Who else?
Talking about Cole McConaughey.
No, I didn't say him. That's the
he's the 4-star.
He's an end from Alabama, the white kid. Yeah, the white kid. He had almost 30-something sacks too, or 20-something.
Yeah, he was the Alabama defense. Well, I think he was the Alabama State Defensive Player of the Year. He's a 4-star on Rivals, but they only got him as a 3 everywhere else in the composite. So I'm expecting him to be definitely competing, man. That dude's size is kind of elite already. 6'5", 225. That's with that type of production, man. Yeah, don't sleep on Cole. Don't sleep on Cole at all.
Yeah, and then you have Isaiah Thomas. I don't agree with the staff. I think they should have dropped him. He got hurt back-to-back seasons. He's coming off another knee injury, surgery. I just don't think he's going to do anything for us at Miami. But the staff feel confident about him. You have Romanus Frederick. We don't talk about him often. He's the other guy from St. Thomas. He plays cornerback, a speedy guy. He's like a 10-8 or 10-9 in 100. He plays for St. Thomas. He'll sign tomorrow. He's three? I think it's 3 St. Thomas kids who'll sign tomorrow with us. I forget what time the ceremony is, but He'll be locked in with us tomorrow. Then you have Jalen Russell, the 6'3" defensive end, defensive tackle for Columbus. He has a motor, man. He has one of those motors that just don't stop. Very, very tough. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys, you know, he might beat you up if you say something wrong to him.
Yeah, I know everybody on the timeline, you know what I'm saying, been giving him shit because Derek Plass, you know, put them hands on him, but relax.
No, that wasn't him.
That wasn't him that happened to you?
That was Willis McGahee Jr. that Derek Plass did that to him.
Oh, got you. All right, I stand corrected.
Yeah, that wasn't him, man. That wasn't him. That was Willis McGahee Jr. though.
I seen fans talking about, oh, we need to drop him. He got blasted. I was like, what are we talking about, dog? Like,
wasn't him.
He got what?
He said he got blasted by Plass, so we should drop him.
But that was Willis McGahee. Yeah, he tried to jump and block the ball. Plass got them hands on him and just shoved him to the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those moments where don't do something that you ain't supposed to do. And then the prize of the recruiting class is Abram Murray, the kicker.
He said the prize
He's
of the
prize of the recruiting class.
Did you talk about my man, the linebacker? Where is he at? Cameron Pruitt. Yeah, you talked about Pruitt, right?
I talked about him. Yeah, I talked about him.
Okay. Yeah, for those asking, because we're going to spend a block on some questions. I've been saving them a little bit. We are planning on going live tomorrow, getting our little, 24/7 on. We'll be going live roughly at, what did I say? 10 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central.
Mm-hmm.
Street was, we still plan on that, going to Chaminade?
Yeah, I go out there.
So we plan on going to Chaminade so we can at least see. We plan on going to Chaminade.
Chaminade is going to be at noon. They
at
noon. Is at noon.
Yeah, so we'll go on a little bit earlier, an hour earlier, so that we can just talk about it as the actual NLIs, not to be confused with NIL, as the NLIs come in. We'll be tweeting from the Caneville account, kind of letting y'all know. I'm sure everybody else will, but and you'll see the graphics, man. As guys sign it and send it in and fax it in, they'll be there. But yeah, X, you going street too, or you chilling?
Yeah, no, I thought the coach. I might pull up. I was going to either go to St. Thomas or Chaminade, but I don't even know what St. Thomas time is.
Yellow ask who the early enrollees. It's everybody who's signed tomorrow.
I'm supposed to be going to Blunt's on also, but Blunt's on is actually at 6 p.m.
Yeah, he late night. And he doing it from the house.
Nah, he doing it at the crib. He not doing it at Central.
For those, someone asked about, I think Hoodie Girl asked about that. Unless he's pulling off the ultimate troll job, him and his mom, I think he made it pretty clear. I don't think you could be more clear by having a pool, orange green lights, the letter U and M in the pool, and you flipping into a pool that you're flipping to UM. I don't know what more you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much. And then
he's a king. He's gonna be a king tomorrow at 6 p.m. Yeah, he's a king, man. Dad is on board. Mom been on board, and that's all it took for Dad to get back on board. So,
all right, so let's spin the block real quick. We already covered the class. Who we expecting to sign? We only expecting pretty much one deflection, and and based off what we heard, the reason for that deflection, we can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I think we got a great option in that running back room. But yeah, Kevin Riley, we're expecting not to sign with the University of Miami tomorrow. Sterling Williams asked, KB, so you specifically, you are offensive guy. He said KJ Jefferson, though. What's your thoughts?
Well, first, I see Tommy asked me, am I going to be on tomorrow? I should be on around 11 or 12. I should be able to come on. KJ, I told y'all don't ask me about these quarterbacks. I don't watch that much college football to like give y'all a fair assessment, bro. I couldn't speak on KJ Jefferson. I think Medi can handle that one better than I can.
I'm finna tell you what KJ Jefferson is. Y'all ready? Everybody ready?
Go ahead, X.
KJ Jefferson is a taller Derrick King.
And thicker, a lot thicker. Pause.
He's a taller Derrick King. Go look at his highlights. Look at KJ Osborne. KJ Osborne. Look at KJ Jefferson's highlights before he got Darren Enos. Way before he got Enos. Look at his highlights and then look at Derrick King's highlights when he got in Miami. You're gonna say,
hey,
God damn.
And to add on to that, he's not a turnover machine. He seemed to have between his ears. He replaced Felipe Franks, who somehow beat this Miami team in 2018 when he was with Florida. He took over Felipe Franks, and he's been solid. He's never had a season with 10 interceptions. I think this year was his most. He had 19-8 touchdown to interception ratio.
Played 5 years and only got 5 interceptions. Literally played 5 years and only got 5 interceptions.
Yeah, I think 2 years ago, when he took over, he had 5 in the season. A year ago, before this season, he had 4, and he had 8 this year. So it's not like he's a turnover machine. I just think he just plays in a very difficult conference. So, and he's had different OCs. I don't know if he just didn't rock with Bobby Petrino, but Bobby Petrino came back and he was like, "I'm out of here." So I don't know. I as recent as yesterday, on yesterday's stream, I said it, like, Streeter heard me be skeptical about KJ Jefferson. And I went to look them stats up, and I was like, maybe I'm not giving this the right amount of credit that I should. So.
Right.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool with KJ. If things didn't work out with Cam, man, but I'm cool with KJ. Like I said, he's a bigger, more physical Derrick King.
Is that a serious name? Like, where's the name coming from?
What name?
KJ Jefferson.
Well, okay, so it's, basically it's coming out. It's not coming from the staff. The staff isn't saying it, but it's coming out from all the media outlets, basically saying if UWM does miss on Cam Ward and Will Howard, KJ Jefferson is should be plan C.
Why? What's up with Texas quarterback?
I heard rumblings he was committed to Duke, but I think they jumped the ball on that one. I don't think Malik Murphy's going to. I don't know. Also, I just found out tonight that Dante Moore going to Oregon. So
yeah, that was last night.
Yeah, he should have ended up in the first place because that's where he originally was committed to. But I don't know. I heard Duke. I don't see why someone that caliber would go to Duke, but.
Man, Malachi Nelson just hit the portal yesterday. I jumped up for joy when he hit the portal. I was like, hey, Miami, make the call.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw on the timeline. They was talking to Bubba, talking about, hey, make some connects over there. He trying to get the DB that jumped in the portal too. It's a corner that jumped in the portal over there.
I saw that from Arizona.
Talking about something Jackson. What's his name? Something Jackson. His last name Jackson. Yeah.
I was gonna highlight him, but like 16 people asked about Cam. Look, for the 15th time, Cam and his family are going through a decision, right?
Damani Jackson. That's his name. Damani Jackson.
Damani Jackson. Cam and his family are going through a decision. There is rumblings that he could have a draft grade, and he's working through that process. Give him the opportunity to work through that process. No decision is going to be made. Like, once again, I gave y'all a scenario, right, of what to think about. Think about it. If you're trying to get your quarterback committed to playing, not committed to the school, committed to playing and being the starter for a bowl game for the first time this season, would you want to have an outside distraction about the quarterback? No. Give it some time and don't expect nothing before Christmas. I'm going to be honest with you. If something come before that, hey, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that's happening anytime soon. There's like 15 people I highlighted with Cam Ward comments. We're going to leave it at that.
Well, Christmas is next Monday. I don't know why everybody acting like is next year. So
I don't know either, man. Andy Scary's asking, you know the name of the intro song?
Welcome to South Florida.
Where can they
yes,
get it at?
okay, I have it on SoundCloud. What I'm gonna do is we're going to get Twan to actually make a Caneville video, of everything we do with the song. Because I'm pretty sure I don't want to see my homeboy rapping on this. So
yeah, coming soon. Are we getting Ellis Robinson?
Absolutely not. He look, he was truthful with the team. He was truthful with the staff. He said, "Hey, I appreciate everything y'all did. Y'all showed me that I could come here and play. But I just think Georgia is where I belong, where I'm supposed to get developed at."
And that's fair. We there was some smoke, you know what I'm saying, with Fran moving on to Syracuse, but hey, here we are. Wadsworth asked, will Miami make the 12-man playoff next year?
Miami got to win the ACC. That's it.
I think that's where we got to start, because and even then, there's no guarantee, because you see how they did Florida State. Not saying we get done that way. I think our logo
it's a
holds more weight.
It's a 12-teamer, so we'll be in. If we win ACC, we get in. They're not leaving an ACC team out the 12-man playoff. Maybe the 4, not the 12.
I don't know, X. I wouldn't put it past these people. I can see them putting in a 10-win SEC team over a undefeated ACC champion. It's just how I feel. But let's see. New King God said, I don't know if you've seen it, but Jay Smith felt some type of way when X said he was coming to Miami in space. I don't know where he got that from. Why he jumped to a conclusion like that, but okay. Shaman said we're going to be streamed. Obviously, we talked about it.
It's actually going to be on ESPN. It'll be on ESPN, so you guys can watch it.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I know, like I said, Streeter had plans on going live, but depending on technical difficulties, and if Cricket Wireless is working, you know what I'm saying, we may be able to have it. But
yeah, we'll go live right here. I don't know why X in here pumping ESPN. Put him in the bedroom. You trying to pump out live? This man thought gonna be on ESPN. Yeah.
Nah, they said stream, so I'm like, okay. I don't know if you're gonna record or stream that. So
yeah, we're gonna be
ESPN,
live. So
ESPN gonna be there? I guess so, huh?
See, you think not? They got the number 1 player in the nation.
I'll let ESPN tell, though. He probably like 3 or 4. But anywho, Richard Bonds asked when any of the commits start in 2024. Do we really want that happening?
Hold on. You say, Kamari could have started this year? Or is that the question you just said, or what?
Somebody said
No. Someone else highlighted that. I was talking about will any of the commits tomorrow start in 2024? I think it's possible. I think some of them. I don't know if they're gonna start. I definitely think it's gonna be some guys to get some rotation. The
one guy that may start and possibly can start will be like Zaquan Patterson. If JJ signs with Miami tomorrow, he's going to start. He's going to start. I think he's receiver number 1, along with Jacoby Joyce. He starts. That's about
I got
it.
I got
maybe
you.
Maybe Markel Bell. Maybe what's his name? Markel Bell.
Yeah, but he a JUCO guy. You know what I'm saying? He should be definitely expected to at least get some rotation. But I got you, KB. I just want to hit some of these because these people ask. Some of them I'm gonna skip over, but people asked about Blunt. We talked about that. Asked about Ward. Someone asked, question, fellas, under Mario era, how many recruiting / transfer portal classes Miami needs like this year to be national championship teams again?
We need at least 2 more to be a national championship team. At least 2 more.
And then did we talk about the people we could flip? We talked about that, right?
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so I give you the names. You have Xavier Lucas at safety, corner safety. You have Jeremiah Smith, receiver. You have Darius Hayes, linebacker. You have Armando Blunt, The defensive lineman, Dalen Stewart was one, but I think that's done because he signed the NIL deal with South Carolina.
And then Stones off the table.
David Stones is always on the table, man. Until he ain't no more. That's it. He's always on the table until he ain't.
All right. New King said he was just agreeing with me with what I said about Norvell. He gonna have to show it what his development looked like against Georgia. Dre Jeezy said, "Are we still go with OJ Frederick?"
Yes, he signs tomorrow with at St. Thomas. He's gonna be in the class.
We just talked about big surprises. Palm Coast Kane asked that. We have a pancake waiting in the wings. Someone said
LJ McCray is definitely a possibility. He's going to go to the highest bidder. Definitely a possibility. We'll see. Him and Xavier Mincy now, all of a sudden, now they're talking about playing together in college.
Interesting. Ro asked, are we deep on tackles on both sides? I think for the first time we can say yes. Maybe not. Well, yeah.
Tackles, you mean you talking about offensive tackles or defensive tackles?
Shit, both.
Are we deep at offensive tackle? Yes. We got a 2-man. We got four-man rotation. Are we deep at defensive tackle? Yes.
Yeah, we got starters. We got freshmen who are probably gonna get snaps.
You just got CJ Clark. You just got CJ Clark. You got Burrows. You got Harrison Hunt still there. You have Anthony Morton. You got Horton. Justin Scott coming. Octavius Jones. I forget the big 6'7" guy name. I really don't want to remember it, but he's there.
That's probably one of the most upgraded rooms that no bullshit going in next spring. And I don't think it's close.
Yeah, and Marty Clark is another possibility to commit also at defensive tackle.
Yep. That's all we wanted when Marty got. He said, "Hey, that's what we're gonna fix is the trenches." Year 1, he fixed the offensive line. Year 2, defensive line is definitely got a bright side. And these questions coming way too fast. I can't keep up. Someone asked about Okalula brother. We ain't really heard about him, but shit, the way his trenches looking.
Committed to Colorado.
Okay, cool. What happened to Kyle? Maybe he'll come back. Let's see. Someone said, "Damn, I know I should have called out work tomorrow." Someone said Quan gonna be in the 2 deep. Oh, Zaquan Patterson. Yeah, I definitely think he has opportunity to. Definitely, he's gonna be rotational. I think he just definitely had to put on some more weight. Kind of like right
man,
now.
Quan gonna be on campus in January, man. We good. He definitely gonna be playing 2-man rotation next year.
He's X stand. That's probably one of the biggest things. I think X want to get to 1K. I think he's out personally. He just got to get 7 yards. So
yeah, X he'll probably most likely announce after the game what his intentions are.
Because he is practicing. We know that. Louis Delgadillo asked a good question. He said, "Is there something the staff missed or shouldn't have done this recruiting cycle that you can criticize?"
Not offering or not being serious about CJ Bailey.
I agree.
Becoming our quarterback.
I agree.
They should have been on him from day one. He should have been the first quarterback to commit, not Judd Anderson. But
shout out to Mr. Tighten Up on my on the Twitch, man. Appreciate you, dog. He said nobody's starting over X. You crazy. You talking about McCray, right? You said that
LJ McCray. Yeah, I just said about him. Remember him and Xavier Mincy now talking about they might want to play together in college. I'm like, what? Like, y'all should have said that from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? So teams could have approached that situation like that.
K.O. Monet had a good point. He said we need some of these young, good IQ. And you saw it this year, man. Some of these linebackers getting good snaps on special teams. And then when the time came against, Boston College, you see him out there making plays. So, yeah, it's definitely something that is going to happen Those young guys, that's where you start getting your snaps at, get the little stats on the board, stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely more to follow with that.
I seen the question. A guy asked about what's up with Burrows. Burrows, the staff going to give him a second chance. He's going to get a second chance. He'll be on the team.
Talk about DTs already. Oh, okay. We said he got to tap out. Yep, the CJ thing did hurt. Someone keep asking about Bashard. Bashard is
from what I've got. Bashard's thing, yes, it's other schools pursuing him though.
But let's put it like this. Bashard got to lock in. I'll leave it at that. This man said X either going pro or going to Wisconsin. If Xavier Shepard go to Wisconsin, man, I don't know what to tell you, dog. Like he must not like money. I don't know. Gunner says, who finished a higher class? Us. So shout out to Adam Lichtenstein. I think he actually put it out there. He said if Miami were to flip Darius Hayes, Blunt, and JJ, we would jump to the number 3 class in America.
We'll jump. We'll go to number 2 if we get JJ. We'll go to number 2 if we get JJ. Because that means Ohio State loses something.
Brother Jay asked about Ja'Cory Barney. I think the ship is sailed on him, but maybe
I mean, he have to call the staff tomorrow and be like, man, if y'all don't get JJ, I want to come. You know what I'm saying?
Essentially. So, they still asking about JJ. That's all the comments now. JJ. All right, my mind's this. Once again, it's a process, right? If you ask anything about Cam Ward, ask anything about JJ, understand these things, and I keep giving that scenario, right? Shamar Stewart, all the way up to literally right before he sat his ass down at the table, was a toss-up. And he's gone on record and said, hey, it was literally just the defensive coordinator. For those asking about him, right? Everybody, Shamar coming back. Shamar got an opportunity to start. Shamar, all that raw talent that was in front of him, them 5 stars, they all move out the way. This man started balling towards the end of the season. Is a strong possibility he's going. And he had a defensive head coach now, a defensive head coach, Mike Elko. Mike Elko will be a fool not to find a way to keep this man on the field. So, Desmond Williams, I don't know if he was taking a nap or not, man. But in regards to the Kendall Jackson, long story short, we talked about already. We spent the whole first part of the show talking about that. You know what I'm saying? He thought he had a committable offer. Well, essentially he committed to what he thought was a committable offer, but it wasn't. He didn't have an offer. The staff wasn't even tracking him. So when he committed, it was kind of like, wait, who is this guy? It's the sad part of it. Man, life's not fair. We talked about it already. We're leaving it at that. You know what I'm saying? He won't be signed with the class tomorrow. I don't know who he signed him to, but it won't be with the Miami Hurricanes. For those who also come in here a little late,
he committed to A&M, and they still trying to figure out what the hell going on over there.
And mind you, A&M just had a whole coaching staff change. So
nothing bad to say about that kid, man. But I just think, I don't know, man. It's a crazy situation, man. I'm not getting a headache at all about it. Like, that's it.
I don't even count him to the defection. The only one I count as a defection is Kevin Riley. That's it. Outside of that, we're taking everybody we got for the most part, barring something crazy changing, and we possibly flipping some other people recruits. So shout out to Mario once again, man, because years past.
outside of the flips that I've said, Miami is expecting a surprise. I mean, not for them. It's going to be a surprise for everybody else, but not for them.
I see Casey, man, coming about JJ. If you know JJ, JJ's not like that. JJ is not someone who does anything for attention. He's super low key, stay out the way. He just works. That's it. He works, grounds on that football field, grounds in the classroom, and leaves it at that. So if you think that somebody's trolling or something like that, like there's a lot of recruits who I think could possibly fit that bill, but that's not JJ. So someone said
Yeah, I'm trying to look for a JJ commit. Everybody keeps saying something about I don't even know.
You talked about Shavers too. Tattoo Terry.
Yeah. I spoke about Shavers already.
Someone asked, we flip Xavier Lucas.
Yeah, I think we're gonna flip Lucas.
And tomorrow gonna be insane. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Hold on to your horses, folks. It's gonna be a good one. Someone said if we don't see 9 wins next year or 9 James next year, we'll see a massive exit. What happened with McCoy? What happened with McCoy? I think he had a similar situation too, right? The FSU staff kind of.
Well, FSU forced him to commit. He committed, and Miami kept trying to get things going, but he, just playing the games, and next the staff like, all right, it's cool, we good.
And shout out to everybody here asking about JJ. We talked about him ad nauseum. The likes don't seem like they matching how much information we sharing with y'all right now. So I don't know. I need.
I ain't saying nothing else about JJ. Y'all ain't liking the page. Y'all ain't liking tonight.
Yeah. Them likes. It's almost 500 people in here, and it's 150 likes. Nah, we ain't doing that. But yeah, X, you ready to get up out of here?
Yeah, we can get up out of here, man. I'm gonna get up early, man. I gotta get up early anyway. So
yeah, hey, we appreciate everybody in here, man. Appreciate y'all getting us 2K subs. Shout out to everybody, man. We knew we had a lot of new viewers. Shout out to everybody that hit the space, man. He said 3,400 listeners when it was all said and done. That is huge. Shout out to y'all for that. Shout out to almost 500 here.
Last week, that thing got up to 8,000.
Yeah, hey, y'all been blowing that space up, man. Tomorrow's gonna be a very good day for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who y'all think we shouldn't get, who's gonna get flipped. Like Mario got this class trending up to where it's supposed to be. And I can't get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all being in here. And that's it, man. We about this thing. And shout out to those on the Twitch too, man. Appreciate y'all. Later.